Hi guys, welcome to the Music B&B. My name is Callum and today we're reacting to Robbie Tucker. He's a friend of the channel, he's a member. By the way, you guys can join the membership club. You can find out how to do that in the description below. But today we're going to be focusing on Robbie Tucker and an album that was released around November time. It's called The Way I Feel. It's more acoustic, apparently, than his other stuff. I'm yet to hear it and I'm excited. As Robbie Tucker was one of my top independent artists of 2023, I'm looking forward to listening to this. So we're going to start with the first song here. It's called Tucker and Hunter and Chloe. Let's go.
Action! Downsized.
Love that. Action.
Living alone.
The dramaticism that Robbie Tucker
away.
does is amazing. I'm going to shut up now so you can hear.
Chewed out. Fingers pointing.
Ooh, percussion. Nice.
The truth. Yeah, the truth nowhere to be found. Lies told, beds on me.
It's kind of an almost like American country western, but like tale. You know, about some sort of cowboy. That's what it feels like. That's the impression I'm getting. I'm loving all the acoustic instruments.
Stolen. Yeah, the one life saved. Tucker and Hunter and Chloe. Tucker and Hunter and Chloe. Tucker and Hunter and Chloe.
He's a great musician.
Heroes from the woods.
I love setting yourself that challenge of, right, I'm going to do it, but I'm going to make it everything acoustic.
That was perfect, but next time, I'd like you to try saying heroes, okay? Action! Scene stolen.
I love that. Partway through his song, it's going to change, just have like some direction. I like the album art. Simple but effective. With like all of Robbie's stuff, I just imagine it being on a stage. Like, it's got that kind of storytelling to it that I don't get from a lot of artists.
The sun hurts his eyes. His neck is twisted. Will they survive? Tucker and Hunter and Chloe. Tucker and Hunter and Chloe.
I'm loving the gravel in the voice there.
Tucker and Hunter and Chloe. Three heroes that never could.
It's literally like the American cowboy like hero tale song, isn't it? And he changed it to Heroes.
Demons raised, dogs outsmarted. Next page. Eyes open.
What's that? Is that mouth keyboard that you blow into? I can hear.
Tracks covered. As the night is shifting.
The production's just so cool. It's so unique. And that, I say unique not in a bad way, like it's unique like it's actually poor production. No, the production's great. It's quite an epic introduction to this album as well. Giving this a like. Loving it. Surprised I wasn't subscribed to him yet. I thought it was. I've just subscribed too. Love it. What a way to introduce us to this album. It's when it said acoustic, I thought it was going to be all folky and quiet. No, it's still got that power. Okay, this is You Say Crazy Things.
sign, they'll shove glass right into your eyes till they bleed out the screaming sound that Jesus Christ was crucified. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I caught a man eating all my food. He was hungry, so it was cool. Then he jumped in my swimming pool. That was less than the best. Oh, but still better than the rest. I won't
Nice
be
clean,
faking this grin no more
claps.
words all over my kitchen floor. Open up both of all my doors and let them all out. And don't let none back in. My scientific equations tell what is only the truth and what lies of victims of crime had to hide or be in the fight until the lies of 9/11 are finally rectified. But even sometimes
Like that boom noise.
you off of my mind. They all play forward and backwards, your words, till they cease to entertain. Sticking to my inner brain, you sure do say some crazy things. I hope someday you start to think. I think the truth should be verified if it could
Lovely
be
transition there with the
What if you're terrified cause your friend is gone and nobody knows why or what went wrong? Tread lightly, thirds are now fortified. Headlines made to demoralize it. Your only maneuver is rubbing war into everyone's eyes, just so you can survive. I like my words to be vocalized, broken shattered glass in my eye till I dream of the steamy sound of rhythmic coffee through my mind. You're my ray of sunshine mostly all the time.
It's just good.
Don't just trivialize it, hide it, and don't let the people see. Make those people sheep.
Don't you know when you say crazy things, it could be damaging, even if it's not you.
Hot soldiers, march.
Everyone has got the right at least to try.
Love the pacing, the slow down. Now we're in a marching pace.
Shouldn't you agree?
To me, Robbie feels like a bit like me, an artist that gets very like needs something new throughout the song, so can't tend to stick to the verse chorus scripture that we're given, and he's very much like, oh, I want another left turn here, and I love it because it takes you to places that you wouldn't expect, that other people wouldn't go to, and that's what I really like. The slowing down, even the tempo changes, the different parts, that's what makes it feel like it's a story being told instead of your standard song structures. This is Things Change.
I beat myself up, I beat myself down. If I'm really being honest, can't afford to be alone anymore. This room is small.
Production's a little quieter on this song, I've noticed. Vocals seem further in the background. Not that that's a bad thing, just in terms of like consistency across an album.
Curled up in a ball, wished a
Just
million
seem quieter.
times I was dead. Cursed and swore with so much more when this
I'm loving the lower harmony there accompanying the high.
he said, I ain't having fun, this ain't easy.
Some high-pitched ring in there. What was it? I was trying to hit the note. Always got that da-no. Reminds me of like some 50s song. I'm trying to think which one it is. Ba-dum, da-dum.
The monster says all things will change. The one that lives inside my brain. He don't make deals, he lives to take. The monster's real, he is not fake. Right now I'm living in my socks.
Loving those distorted, not distorted, but those clashing, dissonant chords.
But it never seemed to be this hard. At least not from what I remember.
Feels like this one's missing all the percussive elements that made the first two tracks so great.
I try to be the man that I think I once wished I could be, but I never end up feeling like I can accomplish anything, it seems.
Yeah, in terms of like comparing it to the other songs and the general flow of the album, we're not getting the same kind of treatment. And it's okay to kind of have that same thing throughout, because Robbie Tucker's stuff changes so much throughout, like all the sections, that it's fine to have some elements that stay consistent throughout the project there, without it getting boring and repetitive. Look at that. Is that Bike Bell?
Says all things will change, although I find it to be strange. When the feeling comes around, it nails my feet down to the ground.
Almost felt like that was going to carry on then. Interesting. Yeah, I wasn't too much a fan of that. This is Only Had Been I in studio.
Every time shadows find me, I think I should run away. But lately I must tell I don't have the strength to run away anyway. That's true, baby.
Loving this live performance, really nice. The album version isn't the in-studio one.
Wishful eyes telling lies for me. I don't use truth much anyway. My life of lies feels like wild days. Even try, they only end anyway.
Bear in mind, the lip syncing slightly out because I'm recording this through a program.
In my window,
I'm watching in real time.
and his big eyes looked at me right through my bedroom window. When then I began to scream as I realized only had been I was dreaming.
I'm loving that, keeping it on the one note. I think it's D, isn't it? We got the kind of the drone of the D, and it's playing around with just two notes. Was he doing triads maybe? I love playing around with that part of the guitar anyway. What a studio, that's really nice. This is a perfect song. It doesn't need any embellishment, just the guitar and him, and it works fine. Production's a lot nicer in this one compared to the last track.
Feel like you don't exist no more, it isn't true. Yeah, you just come find me, and you'll see that I so do really believe in you. Hey there, my mommy tried to comfort my screaming.
Liking this one. Make sure to go and like these videos, guys, if you're liking them. I'm really enjoying this so far.
Then I began to cry as I realized only had been I was a fantasy.
Gonna leave a comment. This is awesome. Comment. Brilliant. I had to write this is awesome. That was a great song. Okay. This is The Way I... sorry, I just read the title there. This is Whisper Man on the album The Way I Feel.
Hear what I am saying, fool. Listen, all you need to do.
Oh, wicked. I love it. It sounds so quirky and almost childlike in its presentation there.
What you wish to say and twist it to a whisper. Get down here. Get down here. Who you talking to? Whisper words without fear. A whisper is too soft to hear. I can say anything as long as I keep whispering. I can barely hear you. Why are you whispering? There is no reason for your silence. There's no reason. There's no reason. No. Yeah. Secrets is a breeze, like the blinds beneath the trees. You can barely even hear if whispered words weren't whispered here. Anticipation breaks your fall when words are barely audible. The truth is lies are much preferred when infused into your whispered words.
It's like he plays the part of everyone in a stage production.
There's no need for your silence.
Like imagine Oliver Twist, but every character was Robbie Tucker. That's what I imagined.
Without fear, whisper is too soft to hear. Well, I can say anything as long as I am whispering. Get down here, get down here. Who you talking to? Get down here. Rest assured, when kept in place, the softest sounds are hard to trace. However desperate you plan, it's not the way you whisper, guy. Hang on, a whisper man. Listen to my whisper plan. I can say most anything because you are.
This is kind of verging on slightly too wacky, in my opinion, but nice and short and sweet. I think it didn't need to be any longer than that. This is Don't You Know. I'm liking this. This reminds me a little bit of Hey, you've got to hide your love away.
Top of their game and at the height of their fame, they knew you so much more than me. They gave ridiculous names and laid a powerful claim right to the floor, much more than me. But I couldn't stand for the things that they stood for, all shoulder to shoulder with bones in my hands. Traveling came from the names that they'd worked for, as colder became all the cash in their hands. Don't you know who you used to be, whether you recall? I know
Nice chorus.
I still do.
Nice chorus up here, actually.
Don't you know who you could still be? Never give up those who believe
Yeah,
in
really
you.
nice. Hope it repeats because I really enjoyed that chorus there.
Now through no fault of her own, I found her standing alone next
harmonies.
to a pile of sad memories. There is something I'll need to go and find in my dreams. She said, before I go, you'll see. But all of the things that they've done to me hurt so, all shoulder to shoulder with bones in my feet. The louder they lied, all the more that it hurt so, as empty became all the bones in their feet. Don't you know who you used to be? Never you recall, I know I still do. Don't you know who you could still be? Never give up those who believe in you. Don't you know who you used to be? Whether you recall, I know I still do. Don't you know who you could still be? Never give up those who believed in you.
Really like that. I think that might be a favourite for me. Yeah. Really enjoyed that. I mean, actually, I'd say Only Had Been I is probably my favourite so far. Tucker Hunter and Chloe, You Say Crazy Things, really great standouts for me. And then Don't You Know, yeah. Only things that didn't do it for me too much was Things Change, just because of the quality. And Whisper Man, slightly too eccentric. But still great, a good time. This is On My Bike.
While the sun just keeps grinning. On my
Here we've got a distorted guitar. First kind of stray away from maybe the acoustic sound.
where the feeling is freedom. On my bike, yes, I'm loving a feeling. On my bike, way up top of the leader.
What's that noise?
On my bike, turning the
Sounds a little bit like a scraper. Is it Guiro? Guiro?
on my bike.
With the guitar, it does feel like there needs to be some like proper powerful drums and bass coming in.
Take it easy. It's so breezy when the sky is blue. There's so many things that you can do or believe. On my bike, with my affairs all in order. On my bike, I keep it clean upstairs. On my bike, where I have kept from losing.
Liking this guitar parts here.
On my bike, now I'm starting to be scared.
Has an almost say medieval feel to it. This, like it was almost like it could have been played on. Is it Gamelan or something? I don't know. Anyway, this is Are You Struggling? I'm not struggling to listen to this album, that's for sure. I'm enjoying myself.
The demon is winning this morning today. I lose as he eats, having all of my brains.
On My Bike was so-so. I think it was hard to incorporate distorted guitar into an acoustic feel. Felt slightly out of place.
Feel fine, or will the way you feel today change 1,000 times? Are you giving up, or do you feel like it's hard to find a reason anymore to even try? To try.
Okay, so that was an intro. I'm kind of glad it was because I thought like if that was the whole of the song, wouldn't have been too interested. It's the perfect amount of time, that introduction.
Give up things to go your way, but it's not gonna happen. At least I don't think so. At least not today. You did all the things you were supposed to do, but I'm sorry to tell you that you still can't move. Yeah, oh, that's so sad.
Loving the slowdown there.
The demon is winning this morning today. I lose as he eats, having all of my brains. Are you struggling, or will you be okay? How much more time could it take before you're gone away? Are these only words that you think and say, or are you being serious? 'Cause I
Nice. You kept us hanging on a little bit longer there.
I did not want to go to a party anyway. And I do not have friends that I want to see. It'd just be jealous and
The clap.
of all the cool things that I can do. Like barely stand up or talk to myself or be all alone as I slowly go crazy till I'm completely out of my mind.
That ding from a cowbell, or was it like just a glass bowl or something you found around your house? Got a nice sound to it. I love all the different sound effects that go on these tracks. First I was like not sure whether that was coming from my room. This is our penultimate track. It's called The Way I Feel. The title track. And we got lyrics on this.
Well, we'll sing like a choir since I heard that you were leaving. I'm just like a man and a liar is always deceiving. Yeah, yeah. If you listen to me for a while, you will see that I'm my mother's child. Can't drink the water if there's none there. I can't help you, baby, if you just don't care. Some people like Roy.
Very sort of classic sort of railroad rock kind of feeling to this.
And you can race me there, but I'll be there laughing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll never let go of my dream. I'm everything that's in between. Catch me now if I can be caught. If you ring the bell, baby, so we finally know. How did I end up at this party? How come nobody else wants me? If I leave now, I can make it by night. But I have no watch and I don't know the time. Now some things will be different, something will seem strange. But we always knew that one day it would change. It doesn't mean that you were right, it means you were very wrong despite. And everything that you thought was real, it's all changed, baby, by the way I feel. Yeah, by the way I feel. Yeah, by the
I do
way
love
I
how acoustic this sounds. I also think this would sound great full band. Like, I'd love to hear a full band version of this. I'm sure that'd be easy to do. We're on to our last song. This is Jesus, Beatrice. What are you doing, Beatrice? Jesus. I feel like this is going to be an epic. It's about 7 minutes long. It's going to be another stage production.
Jesus, Beatrice, what the fuck have you done to me? Untie me right now before I break both your legs. You'd better believe that this won't end so good for you, but I'll give you a chance to untie both my legs. I said I was sorry, that bruise will heal very soon. That's only a scratch. Fuck, you love to complain. And you're too dumb to work, so I gotta pay for everything. Turn on the lights, bitch. What's wrong with your brain? Okay, I admit it. When I get mad, I hit you. So why don't you stand up to me? You're too soft. And it isn't my fault if for all that I give, you keep finding new ways to keep on pissing me off.
I love it because he's going to be in the studio by himself just shouting. Like, people were like walking past the door and heard him. They'd be like, "Are you okay?" It's the sacrifice as musicians we have to make, isn't it? We have to do strange stuff in front of a microphone. But it definitely gets the emotion across. Tone of the guitar is lovely. Like, look at how clean and well tuned it is. Strings sound new. Nice steel strings, I think.
Jesus, Beatrice, where is this all coming from? I was just messing around 'cause I thought you were too. Okay, I'm sorry if I gave you the lasting impression.
We're halfway through this epic.
No, I'm not perfect, but Beatrice, I love you. Hello, Beatrice, are you still there, babe? I feel like you need me like I need you. Hey, did I tell you? I love those new earrings. And that new dress you got, it's real pretty too.
Back in the breathing. Very percussive, stayed in time there.
Okay, Beatrice, it's time to untie me. I'm proud of the way you stood up for yourself. It's time to go home, just please come untie me. This is your last damn chance, bitch.
Just untie him.
I am your god, I am your king of the castle. I made you mine, and you made me the asshole. Even when I try to love you, just hate me. But that's okay. You never deserve to be loved anyway. Now, Beatrice, turn on the lights. I am not gonna tell you again. Oh, I've heard this for a long time. Oh, you have said it all before. Oh, you have
It baffles me. Like, I can't make stuff like this. Like, this kind of epic, dramatic kind of well thought through songs that build together and tell a story. I really struggle with that. I'm still stuck in that formula a lot of time of verse, chorus, but my songs just tend to be quite short because I get bored very quickly. So the difference with me is that I change up too quickly, perhaps. So yeah, it always intrigues me. I love listening to artists that do something that I can't do as well, and it intrigues me. What are you gonna do?
Did you simply believe that I would never get free, and I'd keep taking your beatings until the end of my life? Well, you worthless excuse for a man. The one nobody needs is you. Come on, Beatrice.
This is a bit drag outy here, like I feel like, but it is still telling the story. Let's wrap it up. Can you imagine if you're just like walking past his house? How concerned you'd be, member of public, walking past Robbie Tucker's house while he's screaming that down a microphone. Or I imagine he was stood at the other side of the room and screaming that to the microphone because he would have blown the microphone. Well, wow. Okay, so this is a more acoustic feel from Robbie Tucker, and I've really enjoyed it. I really liked it when the percussive elements were strong, like the strong acoustic elements, such as in Tucker, Hunter and Chloe and You Say Crazy Things, and even in Whisperman, the percussive instruments that were being used, the variation in instruments was really strong. I say towards the second half of the album, it was more maybe acoustic guitar orientated, but it is an acoustic album. But I think I would have liked to hear more of those interesting, acoustic instruments, such as is it like a little tin whistle, and there was the mouth piano thing or whatever. Like all those little things added to the variety and the spices of the songs. Let's go through my review. So I'm going to start with talking about the flow. So the flow of the album, I think I'll give that maybe a 7 out of 10. The majority of the album did flow together nicely. There were 2 spots where I thought we could have done without. Things Change, for example, had maybe a quieter production value to the other tracks. Maybe if that was placed at the end of the project, it would have been more understandable as maybe a bonus track or, a demo track or whatever. It just didn't have the same sound and didn't live in the same world, I felt, as the other tracks. And then On My Bike was a bit of a non-mover for me. It was okay, but it wasn't too interesting. And I was kind of taken away when there was an I was kind of taken away when there was an electric guitar involved in the project. It kind of felt out of place in this world that was being created. Lyrics, I'm going to give a 10 out of 10. I thought the lyrics were great throughout. It's always very inventive, very zany. You have to buy into the sort of operaticness of a lot of the songs. Slightly maybe too far in Whisperman, but still very enjoyable nonetheless. The artwork, I really enjoyed the simplicity of this blue sky with Robbie's face on the front, and then some I think Robbie likes to like tear up paper and write on it. We've seen in a lot of his music videos, that's how he does his lyric videos, and I do like that feel. So I enjoy the album art, definitely. Production, I'm going to give a 8 out of 10. I think just in some places, like Things Change, it was just very different compared to others. Actually, let's give it a 9 out of 10. It was only Things Change that I had an issue with, production-wise. And then singing. The singing on this project is a 10 out of 10 for me. I love the range Robbie has. I love the gravel in his voice. I love the expression that goes on. And it shows, like, he is a great singer, but you don't have to be an incredible, beautiful singer to be a good singer. It's all about the emotion that's portrayed and the effort that's put in, and you can tell from the singing, or even on a track such as Jesus Beatrice, where he's just absolutely going mad. You can see the effort that's going in and the confidence, not being afraid to just shout the house down and annoy the neighbors if there are any neighbors around. He's not afraid to do that, and that's great. That really plays well into Robbie's favor when he's producing and creating albums. And you can see from his studio, Only Had Been I on that track, he's got a lovely place to work, and it's a place that breeds creativity, and I'm so jealous. I wish I had a place like that. So overall, if I could give an overall score for this album, I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. It's a really, really great project, and I'm so glad to have spent the time listening to it. It's never a dull moment with Robbie, and I think that's why I enjoy his music so much, and why he was one of my favourites last year. It's looking like he could be this year too, and it's only January. So yeah, if you liked it, make sure to add this album to your streaming services. I've linked it in the description down below. And remember, in a world where everyone wants to be heard and no one's doing the listening, be the one that does the listening. Goodbye, I guess.
Bye, ladies and gentlemen.